Hello, my friends. Good morning. So, if you guys have been following me on TikTok, you already know what I'm doing here. Same thing, I did kind of post a little update on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on any of those platforms, please go do so if you would like to keep up with this little adventure we're having here. So, I just wanted to make a quick video for YouTube so that you guys know what's going on if you don't already. Sorry, I just realized I probably hit that mic by accident. So I'm very excited. I am making a video which is completely different from any other video I've ever made here before. Not just the content, but the style in which I'm going to be making this video. So this video is going to have bits and pieces of TikToks in it because I am going to be filming this on TikTok. It's just easier to do, but I am going to take the time to make little bits and pieces of YouTube videos here and there for you guys as well, for the sake of continuity across all socials. So what am I talking about here? What are we doing? You're probably like, Star, get to it. What are we doing? I wanted to take a little mud water challenge for myself because you guys know I love me some coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in my little TikTok video explaining why I decided to do this here. So if you know me, you know I love coffee. Like, I love coffee. And I didn't always really love coffee. It came from actually being pregnant, because when you're pregnant, they allow you to have one cup of coffee. Like, they're like, you can't have anything because everything is detrimental to the baby. So you can have one cup of coffee in the morning. And that, like, one cup of coffee in the morning became like sacred to me. And I really learned to appreciate coffee because it was the only thing I was allowed to have. So I used to literally sit with that cup of coffee every day. And I learned through, multiple different creamers, which creamer is my favorite, which taste I really love the most, which taste makes me super happy in the morning. And same thing through breastfeeding. You're only allowed to have that one cup of coffee. They said you can't change your diet when you're breastfeeding. It has to be the exact same diet as when you were pregnant. So that's what I did. I kept drinking my one cup of coffee. And I kind of went through a love-hate relationship after I had my baby with coffee, right? I was like, I don't know that I really want to keep drinking coffee. I was doing it because it's the only thing I was allowed to have. And when I started working again, I needed it. It became a crutch where I'm like, I have to be retail Barbie every day, and I can't do that without coffee. But the issue here is that my stomach is very sensitive all of a sudden. Some days I can't even eat because of how bad my stomach hurts, how bad my acid reflux is, how bad my heartburn is, and nothing helps. Okay, no Tums, no Pepto-Bismol, no Prilosec. There are days I just can't even eat because I feel so sick. And it's become a huge issue, especially the whole caffeine migraine situation. It's really bugging me. And if you guys are on TikTok, clearly, you see the whole mud water sensation going on, right? It's becoming a thing. It's becoming a big thing. And I want to try it because I'm starting to have that love-hate relationship again with coffee where I need it, but I'm getting to the point where I don't even want to drink it anymore. It makes me feel sick. But I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to take the mud water challenge. I'm going to try it for 30 days straight. I just placed my order. I got the Rise and the Rest. I'm going to try it for 30 days. And I don't like the taste of cinnamon or chai, and they keep saying that it tastes like cinnamon and chai, so that might be a little hard for me. But it should be here in a couple days, and I'm gonna document the whole thing. So, it's here. It's here, and it literally got here in 24 hours. Here we go. Hold on. I just ran down 3 flights of stairs for this. Hold on. Okay, I'm hydrated. Look what's here. Look what just got here. Oh boy. Yeah, it's here. Yes, I paid for express 2-day shipping because I was impatient and I wanted this experience now. So let's Let's open it. Okay, I'm back with a hat. Look at all the writing on these boxes. When they say 2-day shipping, they weren't kidding. I ordered this yesterday. Where'd this come from? Connecticut. How did you get this all the way across the country overnight? Very impressive. I expected 2-day shipping to mean like 3, maybe 4 days, kind of. All right, hold please. I'm going to rip this label off to make this a little easier to film. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so as you guys might know, this is the Rise box. So this is like the starter kit. It gives you some instructions there. Stickers. These are samples of the cream and sugar, which is very helpful because I didn't want to pay $50 extra for that. A little book. Here is the Rise. And then there's the frother that I will open. And then as you saw, I did have another box, and that was the Rest. So I told you guys I committed to this. That's why I bought the Rise and the Rest. So I haven't had coffee today, which is actually perfect. We're going to go ahead and start her up. And I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for this. It's not even funny. But yeah, 30 days. I'm going to do 1 cup of Rise in the morning, 1 cup of Rest before I go to bed. And let's see if this changes anything, because I'm actually very nervous. I do love me. I love my ritualistic coffee, but we'll see. And I wanted to get you guys started here with my first opening taste test situation. So this is day 1, just trying Mudwater Rise, and then I will do Mudwater Rest tonight and put the whole video together for you guys. But let's go look at it. Let's go try it. I'm so nervous. It's not even funny. I just realized I don't have a cute coffee mug for this. this is how they recommend you drink it, okay? So I want it to be super authentic, trying it with their cream and sugar, okay? I didn't put nothing else. I didn't cheat. I didn't put coffee in here. I didn't put anything. I'm not gonna lie. It smells like a chai latte. What is that? I have so many questions. It's like a chai hot chocolate. It's not bad. The coconut really does something there. I don't, Okay, now I'm gonna make it drinkable and add my creamer. I could get used to this. Okay, so now that you guys have seen my first reaction to drinking the mud, I'm still drinking it, right? The creamer helped a lot, I will say, because I'm very particular about my tastes and my creamer. So the creamer did help a lot. It made it nice and milky. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, it is like a very soft chai kind of taste, and what I mean by that is it's not so harsh and like cinnamony like chai is. No ma'am, no please. And I mean, clearly if you guys know what mud water is, it's a whole lot of stuff in it. Let's take a look. Okay, this is like take 3, take 4, I don't know. Anyways, what I was saying is in this one, in the rise, this is masala chai. It's black tea, ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg, black pepper. And let me say that black pepper did kind of hit me in the back of the throat. I was like, what the heck? Why is it spicy? But it also has has cacao, lion's mane, cordyceps, chaga, reishi, cinnamon, turmeric, and Himalayan salt. So hard to do. So it does settle. I would recommend having a spoon in there. It's not a sandwich, mama. It does settle, right? And because of that, it does get kind of like gritty, but not gritty in the mouth, gritty in the back of the throat. It's very interesting. But I'm not mad at it. I thought I was gonna immediately hate it and be really irritated that I said I was gonna do this for 30 days. So I'm interested to see what the rest tastes like. Very interested. Now I will say I just got to the bottom of my first cup of mud, first rise, right? At the bottom it does get super chunky, so like I said, it does settle. You do have to keep stirring it. If you're one of those like hand stirs, you'll be fine, to be honest. I stopped using the spoon after a while, but it does settle. That last drink is rough because you gotta like chug it to get through all of the gritty stuff that's at the bottom. But I mean, you paid for it. It's vitamins, it's good stuff for your body. Might as well chug it, right? We're already here. But I wanted to follow up and say that like the taste that it leaves behind, some people are aftertaste people, and usually the second I'm done with my coffee, I pop in a piece of gum, right? I always have gum on me because I drink coffee. So since we're at home, I'm not chewing no gum, right? I'm not in front of people. I was about to brush my teeth though, because it does leave the aftertaste of like hot chocolate. If you're drinking hot chocolate, you know there is a very distinct hot chocolate aftertaste. I don't know that chai leaves an aftertaste because, again, I'm not a chai drinker. I never liked it when I worked doing coffee things, but I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. So let's see. I'll see you guys tonight.
Many hours later.
Okay, it is now 9:30 at night. I just finished eating dinner, probably about 9 o'clock. I wanted to like let my stomach settle before I went for the rest portion of this first day. And I was kind of reading through their little booklet that they give you. So it's super cute. It does give you some information about recipes for different types of drinks with this. You can throw it in a shake if you want to do like a protein shake type of situation with like fruits and, you know, different types of milk, stuff like that. You can make it chilled. You can make it however you want to make it, right? So it's pretty cool. It does give you information on the different types of mushrooms that are in here, what they do for you, why all of the ingredients are chosen, things like that. So this is a fun little read. I showed it to my mom to see kind of how she felt about it, because my my parents are both very old school, right? They're not giving up on their coffee, and they won't, and I don't expect them to. But I thought maybe my mom might be interested in it, because my mom, she likes healthy things and she likes trying new things, but she was kind of about the mushrooms, right? She was like, oh, it's a vegan alternative to coffee. Then I don't know what in coffee is not vegan, but okay. Um, we're just gonna keep rolling with it, because she looked at it, she read it, she smelled it, she said that's very interesting. It sounds like it would be good in a shake, and that's about all there was to it. So, yeah, that's nice. But I'm gonna go make my little rest drink and try that. I'm very excited because it's a much different taste profile, it looks like, on this one. So instead of the masala chai that is like the base for the rise, this one is rooibos chai. I don't know what rooibos tea is, but it still has the ginger, cardamom, nutmeg, cloves, and pepper as the base. And then, as you can see, this one has a different list here of mushrooms. So turkey tail, reishi, lucuma, valerian root. Actually, it's funny, I use valerian root in a lot of spells and a lot of workings. So valerian root I'm very familiar with. It's a very stinky thing, so let's see how this tastes. I've never tasted valerian root, but I do also use passion flower and chamomile in my sleepy teas. And then same thing here, there's cinnamon and turmeric for your antioxidants, and this one actually has ashwagandha in it. I don't think the rice had ashwagandha in it. No, it did not. So that's interesting. I think that's also why I wanted to try both of these together, because waking up and going to sleep kind of go hand in hand, right? If you have a good sleep, you'll have a better waking up, if that makes any sense. And I do kind of like how they were talking about, if you like read through all, there's a lot of writing on all of these packagings, right? But if you read this one does say the best morning ritual starts the night before. So I wanted to try this because, like I said, there are lots of different ingredients in both of them, and I feel like they are made to complement each other. So that's why I went through the thought process of getting both of them. And also, if you guys know me, you know I kind of have a really rough relationship with sleep. I have actually developed my own blend of sleep herbs because of how hard it is for me to sleep like on demand at nighttime. I am a night owl, so being forced to go to bed at night has always been rough for me. I don't think that's ever going to change. So I'm very interested to see how this affects my sleep, if it affects my sleep schedule, the quality of my sleep, if it makes me sleepy, things like that. I'm very interested in how this is going to work. As far as what I felt energy-wise from having my rise this morning, I didn't really feel anything, to be honest. I am still kind of fighting my caffeine withdrawal headache. It wasn't as bad, I will say that. It wasn't as bad as if I just didn't have coffee today and tried doing things. But I didn't really get a whole crazy kick of energy or anything. To be fair, I am at home, so I am kind of conditioned to also just kind of laze around the house when I'm at home, right? I didn't really expect that I was gonna get a whole crazy kick, and I ended up taking a nap with the tiny human when it was nap time anyways. Nothing crazy, but I have noticed my stomach isn't so upset today, which is very nice. I did notice when I was reading through all of this that the masala chai is meant to help with digestion, which is very helpful because my stomach is pretty tore up, y'all. I have genuinely thought that I might have ulcers or something because of how sensitive my stomach is to everything all of the time. So I'm very excited to not feel sick today. I'm very excited to not have a stomach ache. I'm very excited to not really have such a bad caffeine withdrawal headache. But let's make the rest. Alright guys, it's been quite a few hours since my first cup of mud this morning. That was my first preliminary cup of mud ever, my first rise. And it is now almost 10 o'clock at night, getting ready for bed. So I'm going to try the rest. So let's go make this and do our little taste test. Still kind of smells the same, to be honest. Oh, I made that way too hot. Okay, that's a different flavor. Ooh. Ooh. I think it tastes a little more aggressive because the first one had that coconut creamer and sugar. So I'm gonna add a teeny bit of sweetener. That helped a little bit, yeah. This one's a little heartier tasting. Pretty much the same taste profile. It's very subtle difference. Very subtle. It's just a little bit heartier. I guess I'll update you in the morning about what this did for my sleep. Alright, so as you guys saw, I'm drinking the nighttime, the rest drink, right? So I'm almost done with it, and now that it's kind of cooled down a little bit, I can kind of taste a little bit better, if that makes sense. Like the first taste test I did, it was very hot. And what I mean by heartier taste, it's like, it's fuller and it's a little bit more spicy. I don't know if that makes sense because it's the same taste, the same like chai taste. I think it's because there's no cacao in this one. So the cacao, I feel, makes it softer. It makes it more like pleasant, more like smooth, if that makes sense. It just makes it a little bit more pleasant. This one, I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first because the first couple drinks I'm like, man, this is something. Like this is something I've never tasted before. And honestly, the first, like the rise, it kind of reminds me of like a coconut like tikka masala, like a really pleasant like sauce, right? Like a coconut what's the word I'm looking for? Curry. There we go. Like a coconut curry, like a chicken tikka masala, like a very pleasant sauce. It's just very pleasant, but in the mix of being like a chocolate chai kind of thing. Like it's such a complex flavor profile. It's so complex. Like I would love to see a wine drinker drink this type of drink to really be able to pick up on all of the notes that are in it, because there's a lot. And let me tell you, the more you drink it, the more you taste, the more your brain starts picking up on all these tastes. And honestly, I think I really like this rest a lot better. I'm very interested to try the rise again in the morning without the coconut and palm sugar, and using my mix of, creamer and monk fruit instead, to see if that changes how I feel about which one I like better. I don't know what it is about this thick, full, hearty, spicy type of thing. I don't know, I feel like the ashwagandha and the turkey tail, like it's just so different. But somehow it still tastes kind of the same. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just something about it. I really like this one a lot more. I like the taste of this one a lot more, which is crazy to think because the rise tastes really good. Like that chocolate really helps it a lot. It does something really beautiful for it. But something in my brain likes this rest, dude. I love this taste. I don't know what this taste profile is. I don't know what I'm tasting. I'm not a Oh, I'm touching buttons. I'm not like a wine drinker. I don't have like a special palate or anything. But I really like the spiciness of this one. So, anyways, I'm gonna finish this, go to bed. If you guys are not already following me on TikTok, that's the best place to do it. If you want to keep up with this, I'm not going to be posting updates to Instagram. I'm only going to be posting updates to TikTok. Because I want you guys to like follow along with me. Okay, I know TikTok, it's a lot easier to follow along as opposed to Instagram. You're not really gonna follow along, right? I will be doing weekly updates because remember I said I'm doing this for 30 days, so that is 4 weeks. Hoping that those 30 servings actually last, because I don't think that container is a full 30 days worth. It says 30 servings. It doesn't look like 30 servings. So I don't know that this is even going to go for a full month. But we're going till the end of it. So I will be doing weekly updates, but tomorrow morning I am going to try to do an update for what the rest did for me, if anything, right? It's very possible my body's just adjusting and it's not really going to have any effect on it the first night, the first day, right? Because I didn't really feel much of anything with the rise today either. So I think tomorrow's going to be a different experience because it's going to be day 2 without coffee, day 2 of having 2 new sets of ingredients in my body, right? So I'm very excited, honestly, for this week to see how things progress, to see what my body thinks of what's going on here. And I'm very interested to see Saturday when I go to work how not having coffee is going to affect me. I have a full day of work, so I'm very interested to see how that's going to affect me. To be quite honest, I really want to do more updates on YouTube about how this affects me in my first week, but I don't know that anybody really cares, to be honest. So that's why I said I'll just do the weekly updates at the end of the week. I'll tell you guys what I experienced, kind of sum it all up for you, probably throw some TikToks in there. So if you guys want to follow me along on this journey, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and of course follow me on TikTok. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all of those things, you can always do that as well. I just don't post as much on there. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. I did forget to say in the beginning, this is not sponsored. You saw it on all of my TikToks. I put not sponsored, not an advertisement. I did put it in my Instagram caption as well. I am not sponsored by Mudwater. They are not paying me to advertise their products. I am not being paid for any testimonies or anything like that. This is genuinely me trying a new product, and I just wanted to share with you guys because it's become so sensationalized on TikTok. Like, it's so big on TikTok right now, and I didn't know if it was another hype thing that's gonna go away in a month, or if this is an actual gem that TikTok has brought to me. So I can't wait to see what this week holds, this first week without coffee, this first week with both different types of Mudwater. I'm genuinely excited. So thank you guys so much. If you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to leave me a like. If you made it to the end, that always helps me out so much. And let me know in the comments, do you guys drink Mudwater? Are you interested in Mudwater? Do you want to see more updates about this? Like, let me know. I really want to talk about it with you guys because I don't have anyone to talk about it with, but I'm super excited. So thanks, and I will see you guys in the next one. Blessed be.